And the West will start out with the possession. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Doncic. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's James. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Jokic against Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Haliburton penetrating. Doncic with the block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
SGA against Embiid. Pass to Jokic. Out to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Giannis passes to Tatum. Embiid with the screen on Durant. Now here's Lillard. Shoots over Doncic. Lillard misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside Durant takes a 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Brownie's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Haliburton outside. Good ball movement here by the East. Embiid sets the pick for Tatum. Over James. 6 to shoot. Embiid doesn't go for him. Good defense by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
And Jokic drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Haliburton kicks to Embiid. Lillard outside. Embiid with the screen on SGA. Spins. Lillard the pass to Haliburton. To end the cold streak. Jokic grabs the miss. And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Lillard outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Here's Embiid. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. That's a 2 from Lillard. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The East with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Mitchell in for Damian Lillard. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the West. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. .153 left in the first. Pass to James, the tray, and it's the East with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Doncic with the block, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
.136 left to play here in the first. Brown the pass to Adebayo. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Davis.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
One shot.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Now here's Leonard. James, a screen on Mitchell. Doncic from deep three-point land. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes in for Halliburton. The West also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for LeBron. Booker comes in for Doncic. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Davis finds Curry. Shoots over Brunson. Curry can't get it to go. And here are the East All-Stars. They've scored 10 straight, and that one's good. Tatum.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Curry outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. East All-Stars lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Devin Booker. Anthony Davis is out there with Jokic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's the 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so here are the West All-Stars. Floats it up for Davis. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Lillard's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Durant's checked in for Davis. Tatum against Leonard. Tatum down low. Brown kicks to Lillard. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Adebayo's got the lead up to 4 now for the East All-Stars. Durant the pass to Booker. Here's Curry. Jokic finds Curry. Rebounded by Tatum.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good. Lillard.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Curry. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Brown deciding where to go with it. Brown with the screen on Leonard. And here's Tatum for 3. And Curry pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The triple from Mitchell.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
The West trails by 10. Booker the pass to Jokic. And nothing is falling for him right now. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
1:51 left in the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the East with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Tatum. Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Davis is checked in for Jokic. Doncic comes in for Devin Booker. And SGA subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Doncic. Outside, KD. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the East All-Stars.
Pass to Lillard. Lets it go with a three. And another three from the East.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Nothing on the board. Lillard against SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. He's off on that one. The West trails by 11. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Leonard the pass to Doncic. Davis setting the pick for Doncic. Again, the West All-Stars.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Giannis. Antetokounmpo, strong finish.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so it's the East All-Stars holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The East leading by 11. Antetokounmpo is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Tatum in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Hits it from three-point range.
For his size, Embiid shouldn't be this good from range. I mean, that just speaks to his raw talent.
Jokic with the screen on Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Jokic. Durant the pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. James sets the screen for Doncic. Takes the 3. And it's the East with the rebound. Giannis with it. Pass to Embiid. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Embiid. And the East leads by 16. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. SGA looking it over. Doncic kicks to KD. Jokic sets the screen for Durant. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Embiid. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Antetokounmpo, no good. And the West All-Stars have possession. James against Embiid. Doncic outside. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And here's Giannis. High post, Embiid. Clock at 6. Outside, Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. Durant with some nice D. The West trails by 14. LeBron passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid against Jokic. That one doesn't go. Good D by Embiid. The East leading by 14. Pass to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the third. Loads it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Leonard's checked in. The West trails by 16. Right wing. Jokic kicks to Leonard. Some nice passing here by the West. SGA passes to Jokic. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton outside. Mitchell outside. Embiid dishes to Mitchell. No one covering. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Outside Leonard, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. LeBron outside. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. The triple! Doncic!
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. The West trails by 15. From deep, SGA. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the East. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Embiid. Brown comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Halliburton. The West All-Stars also changing it up. And Anthony Davis is checked in for LeBron. Devin Booker comes in for Luka Doncic. And Curry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Davis. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last 3-pointer. And it's Jokic in the corner. Jokic lets it fly from outside.
Hey, if you're not right up on Jokic, he's going to bury that shot every time.
Brunson against Curry. Now here's Brunson. And that one released in time, but no good. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. East All-Stars up on top, up by 12. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the 4th quarter going. Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's KD in at the small forward position. Now here's Lillard. Drills the 3-pointer. And the East leads by 15. And an important part of every team's game, the look at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Up again, it's good on the putback.
Davis playing big, love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
Now Lillard. Brown with a screen on Curry. 3-pointer, Lillard. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the West. Here's Leonard in the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Halliburton outside. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Davis with a screen on Halliburton. Took him no time at all on that one. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control. piling up the points.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. With some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Tatum in for Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic, he's checked in for Davis. James comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And SGA's subbed in for Stephen Curry. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
And SGA has got the ball here for the West. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Embiid with it. Now defended by Jokic. Embiid against Jokic. From 11, that shot no good. The West trails by 8. Outside Durant. Outside SGA. Outside Durant. Doncic feeling it out. 5 on the clock. And they double up Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander. The long shot, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now onto the Kumbo. Now Embiid. Here's Lillard.
He's a 3-level scorer, Damian Lillard. This time getting to work inside.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Damian Lillard.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. The West trails by 10. Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Here's Lillard. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic with the steal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Embiid sets the pick for Giannis. No good there. And the West All-Stars have possession.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Reset.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 5. And he misses the second attempt, but one more coming up here. And he nails the third.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Outside Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in!
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your East Coast Stars, Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the West. Here's Doncic. It falls!
Doncic, not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Timeout. And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
SGA up top, covered by Lillard. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
Jokic, a safe bet in the clutch.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
We got this. 2 shots. Relax on the first. Oh, I got shooter, man. Big round. Gotta get it. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pitch it.
He hits the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Durant shoots the 3. Embiid with the rebound. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your East All-Stars, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Buries the deep ball.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Damian Lillard.